Hey guys, so today we are in the Cadillac Lyric and we are reviewing.
Hi guys.
Me and Jackson, we're reviewing this. And Batman. Batman's back there too. You see Batman? He's in a seatbelt. We are reviewing this car because we are looking for our next car. We're going to review this car to see how we like it. I love the sunroof and everything so far, but you know, as a busy mom, we have to make sure everything can fit in here and that this car is safe. And I'm just going to tell you some things that I like. All right, we got Batman and Jackson. Batman's in the seatbelt too.
I like my hat.
And you got your hat on.
You got your hat on, Mom?
I took my hat off. Mom had on a hat, but she took her hat off. And I took my hat off because now the height of the ceiling, I am 5'2", and if I have on a hat, my hat touches the ceiling. So that was one thing that was kind of like a drawback for me, was the ceiling height. When I'm 5'2" and I can touch the ceiling, the ceiling is actually kind of low. So it reminds me of a car. It has the room of an SUV, but it reminds me a little bit of a car. And as you know, currently I drive a Cadillac XT4, and before that I had a Cadillac CTS. Now that I feel like some things have changed in the industry, I'm thinking about going outside of it. But this weekend my car is in the shop, and so I get to review this new Cadillac Lyric to see if it could be the next family car. So this is our second day driving in the car. I can say I like the weight of the drive in this vehicle.
On the street, remember that BMW Steve Urkel drove back in the day, and it had one door and you had to open it from the front. It was like, you always had smart tiny little cars.
Right.
Fast forward, Cadillac decided, because your car that your daddy got you was a Cadillac throwing money into every.
My car is really a cheaper version of Cadillac. This is my third Cadillac. My mama, the reason I started with Cadillac is because my mama had a Cadillac DeVille when I was young. Then I got the XT4, and no, I got the CTS, and now I have the I got the CTS, and then I have an XT4, and that XT4 is, you got what you paid for, pretty much.
But you can explain
in that era.
People, you can explain to the people too. Is also, that's when they were putting. You got to think back then, their cheapest car was like an entry level DeVille,
right?
A CTS. Like, and even them cars, it has so much like stuff in them. But then as we got forward to that next generation, they had to figure out how to make 4-cylinder cars. Cadillac ain't never made no motherfucker. Your car was one of the first 4-cylinder cars.
And my mama kept saying that's a 4-cylinder. She was like, this is the same as a Kia, and she was right. I even know, like, when my mama had a DeVille, I even recognized the heaviness of slamming the door.
Correct. The doors
were heavy, and the doors were well made. In that XT4, I can't really say it has the same quality.
And you should slam them doors the same way. They ain't gonna be solid the same way. Yes.
No, I can't say that. And the car, I haven't had really many problems with it, but now, you know, I'm starting to have issues with it. That's why I'm reviewing this car. That's why I'm looking at this car in a different way. I want to make sure that I can, like, I like the way the sound quality of the microphone sounds, because I can hear you a lot better in this car than I can in my car, because I don't even use the car settings because it's not good. So you can tell the sound system in this car is solid.
So I'm real audiology like that. Even in my Audi, this gonna sound crazy. As a nerd, you know what they did year after my Audi?
What?
Now keep in mind, I got such a deal. When they changed the model, the craziest thing that I liked in there, it wasn't the screens. Them bitches put the microphone in the seatbelt. And what that means is, to the person you talking to, that shit by your, and they can hear you. They're not struggling. You don't gotta yell and stuff.
Right.
You know, at the top down, it's right there, and then they did more. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
The sound system is quality here. I can't tell you.
Yes.
And I can hear you very well. And even Tasha brought it up yesterday. She was like, oh, I can hear you very well. It helps the ceiling when you get in. It's not when you in, but I had to take the hat off when I got into the car because the roof.
As a person with an affinity
I picked up my aunt so she can tell you how the car
I
rides.
love it. Please make it happen that I can afford it.
So we're
We're back. Jackson, are you ready?
yes.
All right.
Wait.
We're going out of town.
Wait.
Jackson, you gotta go now.
Push unlock. Hold on, you gotta wait on Auntie.
Oh, he done graduated to a different seat.
It just don't have the back on it.
If he wasn't asleep then,
Your drink wasting.
if he wasn't asleep then, he gonna be asleep now.
So I do like when you walk up to the car, the door knobs open for you. Now after our long trip, we are going to go and charge. Let's go. So we found a charging station right at Buc-ee's. So I'm gonna see how easy it is to charge. The car is on 165 miles, so we'll see what about 20 minutes of charging gets us. We're gonna play in Buc-ee's while it charges. Use, plug, and charge.
Pick him up for us, okay?
So I see you pull the little piece off to do a supercharge. Hold it on there.
We'll put it in your pocket.
Now, okay, there we go. It's on there. Did you get it on there? It was pretty easy to click. Yeah, that was
What
pretty.
was that dripping?
I don't know. It was probably water. Communicating with Evie. And now I am going to tap my card. Oh, I think I put it in this pocket. And it only accepts tap. Do y'all see that? Oh, there we go. That was easy. That was pretty easy. So we'll see how much it charges by the time we get back. Now, the car is on 166 and we're gonna see how fast it charges. But it looks like it's going pretty quick. So we're leaving out of Buc-ee's and it's been about 15 minutes since we left the car, and we're gonna see what 15 minutes at Supercharge gets us. So let's see. We were at 166. Oh my goodness. Now we're at 272. And now we're at 272. And we didn't even charge that long. We charged about 15 minutes. That was it. So that was great. There we go. Cost was $22 so far. So it's showing us $22. Time lapse was 24 minutes. And that wasn't bad at all. And I'm going to stop it here. Yes. Lift it up. Give it a small little tug. Jackson, get in the car. And I'm gonna put the little piece back here. And then that's So I officially spent the weekend with this Cadillac EV, the Lyric, so you wouldn't have to. I really enjoyed it. And now, like, I feel confident in the whole EV movement. I think this may be my next car. And I love the fact that I will be able to charge and all of that at home. So yeah, if y'all want to know anything that I've learned this weekend, or you have any questions about the Cadillac, you shoot me a comment below and I will answer any questions you have. See you next time.